There are many strategies that people adopt in the business world, especially in the modern world where business management is concerned with strategies and perfect planning. The Japanese have always been interested in managing strategies due to what strategic thinking achieves, and also because the Japanese are always keen to outperform and succeed in business management, and the last reason is the rigor that characterizes the Japanese person. Without forgetting that the importance of strategic thinking was also based on the challenges imposed by the West on Japan, especially the United States of America after World War II. The Blue Ocean Strategy book came as a developed concept from the West for the concept of strategic management in the evolving business world. What is meant by the Blue Ocean? What are its most important principles? How can you be creative in it? You'll know the answers to these and more questions by following this summary. The Blue Ocean Strategy by W. Chan Kim and Renee Mauborgne. The term red ocean refers to the intense competition in the field of business where there is a struggle for market dominance. There are two types of oceans in this field, red and blue. The red represents all industries based on competition in a known and well-defined market. Also, red indicates the ocean with bloody water where fish are fighting and competing for survival. As for blue, it is a modern competitive and marketing strategy that aims to search for new blue stations away from competitions and wars, as is the case in the business world. It should be noted here that the red ocean strategy focuses on the company, while in the blue ocean strategy, the focus is on the moves or shifts. We know that both strategies aim to reach innovation and creativity, but the true meaning of innovation is what is achieved with the blue ocean strategy. But we can ask a question in the following form: are there companies that are always distinguished and innovative and that are able to defeat their competitors infinitely? Old books that focused on business management, such as the book In Search of Excellence, considered a group of companies to represent excellence, but after a short period of time from publishing the book, a group of companies failed, such as Atari, Data General, and others. And within 5 years, most of the companies referred to in the book were out of business and economic competition. What concerns us in this context is that the movement in the blue ocean strategy is the source of innovation and outstanding performance. And what is meant by the movement here is a set of administrative actions and decisions aimed at developing a major business project that will lead to the creation of a new blue market. Bit to remember: the red ocean strategy focuses on the company, while the blue ocean strategy focuses on the movement. In order to understand how to adopt the blue ocean strategy and avoid the red one, it is necessary to highlight a very important point by the following example. The traditional circus has been always presenting traditional shows known to the audience, and by these shows they compete with other circus shows. On this basis, the competition is between those who present better shows. The competing shows often focus on famous clowns, wild animals tamers, and juggling games. But the problem with this competition is increasing costs without increasing revenues. But let's take another type of circus that was established in 1984, and this circus was in Canada. Perhaps the most important thing that this innovative type of circus has done is that it removed from its program most of the high-cost components such as the cost of animals, the taming of animals, the necessary health care for them, and the costs of sheltering and securing them. It was mainly based on street performers. And this circus created the idea of transforming the traditional type of circus into standard shows that have a unique mood of storytelling as if it is a theatrical performance. Therefore, this circus was able to create great shows that has impressed the audience. And the circus managed to create his own blue ocean strategy. And it succeeded because it stopped competing with others. Bit to remember: the success of the ideas depends on creating their own blue ocean strategy and stopping the competition. The blue ocean strategy is based on many principles and they ensure its effectiveness in the world of business management, and these principles can be summarized as follows. The first principle: rebuilding the market boundaries to move away from competing, and then creating the blue ocean. This means re-evaluating everything related to your organization or company. And this is done by identifying the competition incentives in your company to form a big picture of the strategy that you will apply. The second principle, the focus on the big picture, not on the numbers, in order to reach the correct strategic planning. This requires to try to maintain the big picture, in order not to get lost among the numbers of strategies that may lead to the loss of the ultimate goal. The third principle, extend beyond the current demand. This means that you should think about the products that the market would need and that would satisfy the customers. Because this is the real innovation that leads to success. The fourth principle, to reach the correct order of strategies, and it means that you should always try to implement your strategies that you have identified in the order that may help you achieve your goals. The fifth principle, overcoming the main barriers of institutions, and this requires you to achieve internal success between the aspects of your organization in order to succeed externally in the competition. The sixth principle, establish the strategy along with applying it, which means seeking to reduce the risks of management by establishing every strategy that will be used within the blue ocean. Bit to remember, the blue ocean strategy is based on some principles, and these principles ensure its effectiveness in the world of business management. We cannot create blue markets arbitrarily, or in a way that suggests that it is a stroke of luck. Rather, the opposite is true. Creating blue markets is a task that requires a set of specific methods and conditions, including 1. Looking across alternative industries. Products that are similar in their function and the benefits they provide to their customers are considered substitutes, even if they differ in their external form. On the other hand, products and services that differ in their function and their external form, but are similar in the benefits they provide to their customers, are considered alternatives. By focusing on the key factors that motivate buyers to choose between alternative industries, a blue ocean can be created for a new marketing space. 2. Looking across the strategic groups within industries. The term strategic groups refers to a group of companies working in a specific field and pursue a similar strategy. The strategic groups focus on the competition between them, but the creativity of blue oceans is achieved by looking across the different strategic groups. 3. Looking across buyer groups. It results from the competitive practices that have been established in the field of industry, and in order for a person to overcome this, the way is to create blue oceans by reconsidering the chain of buyers, users and influencers. 4. Look across complementary product and service offerings. There is an innovative value within complementary services and products, and to find it, you must define the integrated solutions that your customers wish to obtain from the product provided to them. Bit to remember, creating blue markets is a task that requires a set of specific methods and conditions.